My name is Eric Doppelt and I'm from Chappaqua, New York. So 3.5 years ago, almost 4 actually, my Aunt Jane was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. I was 13 and a half then, and I remember I came home from a summer camp and my dad he sat me down and he told me straight, he told me, your Aunt Jane, she was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and I didn't really know what that meant. I was 13. So I did what I think any normal teenager would do. I just Googled it, and I remember I went to my room and I just typed in pancreatic cancer 5-year survival rate, because I figured in 5 years I was going to graduate high school, and I wanted to know what were the odds my aunt would be able to be there and see me get my diploma. And so I typed it in, and what came back was 6%. And I was shocked. I mean, I had no idea what to do with that. It was when it all hit me that it was the first time that I might actually lose someone I love. My aunt was in many ways a fighter. I mean, towards the end, she had a stroke and things really started to slip. And even then, whenever I called her, it was always about me. I would ask her how she's doing. She's like, that's not important. How are you doing? What's new in your life? Up till the very end, to the last day, when she could barely kind of string together a coherent sentence, she wanted to know how other people were doing. It was never about her. So I'm currently an intern at CodePurple, here for the summer. What was really inspiring to me about CodePurple was their honesty and their real depiction of this disease. When people think of pancreatic cancer, they hear the stats. They hear 117 people die every day, about 40,000 a year, 50,000 that are diagnosed every year. And those are big numbers. Those are scary numbers. It's on the rise. It's projected to be the second biggest cancer killer by 2020. And all these numbers kind of dilute the impact that pancreatic cancer has on people. They hear it and it's odd. It like desensitizes them to what's really going on. But the second that my aunt passed away, all those stats kind of vanquished, and I saw how real the impact of this disease is. It's not stats, they're lives. And each death touches tens of, possibly hundreds of people. When my aunt died, I lost my aunt, my dad lost his sister, my uncle lost his wife. My whole family was touched in devastating ways because of this. So for me, when I hear those stats, they now have a real personal aspect that just makes it more heartbreaking. And to know that each day, 117 cases of my aunt's, that whole day of her dying, that memory, 117 times per day, to have another kid like me go through that is just unbearable, and I can't accept that. So it's almost like the stats have a new meaning to me, and it kind of pushes me forward, and it's extremely urgent because of that.